Hello, everyone. This is Junie checking back in with all of you. Just want to give you a heads up that we had multiple shootings in the state of Minnesota. A Speaker of the House, Melissa Hortman, was shot and killed along with her husband, Mark. They shared 2 children together. Also, John Hoffman, he was targeted as well, who is a Democrat in the Senate. He was shot multiple times with his wife. He and his wife are both in the hospital and are going through surgery. Tim Walz has spoken out about this. He says that he is cautiously optimistic if they would survive. They were shot multiple times. The suspect on the loose is Vance Boelter, who's about 57 years old. He is a security guard and basically has his own business. Here he is there in the middle under Vance. I'm not sure if that's his wife to the left of him and a partner to the right of him. I'm not really sure. This means that he would have, military or even police force knowledge. He would be easy with a gun. He was in the area of the Brooklyn Park, area with Champlain area. Law enforcement is telling people that live in the area to stay inside. The FBI, the SWAT team is in the area looking for the suspect. There was a shootout at Hortman's home, but he managed to get away. He was dressed like a police officer and was under a disguise, and his vehicle was disguised also, looking like a police vehicle as well. This is a very dark time. There is so much going on with our country. I've been looking at the astrology. I'm not happy with the things that I am seeing in the astrology. It makes me very nervous for our country. People are protesting not because they hate America. I know Trump keeps saying that the people that are protesting, hate America. That is not true. The people who are protesting do not hate America. They do not hate the military as well. Most people have a lot of respect for the military. It's not about that. I respect and honor my military as well, but I cannot get behind some of the things that Trump is doing. For a long time, I have tried to be neutral, and for a long time, I've tried to see the good in all of it. But I am struggling, and as you guys know, I talk to spirits, and I look at astrology, and they're very scared for us. In the session we did last night, they are scared for us, and they feel helpless to help us. And that was just from last night. We're dealing with a very aggressive Trump, a very revengeful Trump. I truly believe this is not the same Donald Trump that we had before. His astrology is more intense and more angry, conflict, anger, rage, obsession, and revenge. That shows up repeatedly in his astrology. I want to have hope that things will calm down, that the MAGA movement will calm down, and the fanaticism will calm down. There is even fanaticism on the Democrat side and on the independent side. And for even people who didn't even vote are scared under Trump's policies. You can't think that millions and millions of people have Trump derangement syndrome. That's the first thing that comes out of people's mouths when you disagree with Trump's policies, that you must be deranged. People are not deranged when they're getting letters from Social Security that they're going to be audited. People are not deranged when their hours are being cut and their boss is unsure if they're going to be able to hire them back on for more hours, right? Because they're not sure about the tariffs or they're not sure about the economy. People are hesitant to buy homes. People are hesitant to do things with the stock market if they don't have billions of dollars in it. You have to have money. You have to be pretty rich to make money in the stock market these days. You have to have money to make money. And people are scared. That's not being deranged. When organizations that usually were there to provide help for the homeless, help for people like my husband who have had a stroke, people like my husband who have brain damage, and those places are no longer available to offer the same type of assistance that they offered before. That's not being deranged. That is fully feeling the effects of Trump's politics. We are having a military parade, and I honor and I respect the military. But I would rather have no cuts to Medicare, no cuts to Medicaid, and no cuts to people's food stamps who need them. I would rather have not millions of dollars being cut from these programs instead of a parade. But that is just my own opinion, of course. In the meantime, our country is divided. Please continue to pray for one another, even if our politics are different. Do not remove the human element. Understand that a lot of people truly believe that Trump is doing good, and you have to be somewhat sympathetic. And for the people who are terrified of Trump's rules and regulations and policies, be sympathetic to that as well. They are feeling the effects of it. It's not being deranged when you're receiving things in the mail that things are going to change in your life, drastically change. People who have housing assistance, their lives are changing. There are people who are mentally ill who are not getting the care that they need right now. Women's health care is suffering. So it's not being deranged. People are feeling these things. And we need to be patient and kind with one another. People are upset and vulnerable. And the people who are most vulnerable are getting hurt the most under Trump's policies, while the millionaires get rich. Elon Musk has enough money that instead of picking a side, if he truly loved America, if he didn't have a political axe to grind, and if Elon Musk didn't have, an agenda. Obviously, Elon Musk had an agenda to live out some Nazi fantasy personally. And Trump already admitted that Nazi salute was real. So Trump got in bed with knowing someone who was bad. He knew he was evil. But if Elon Musk truly loved America and wanted to help America get out of debt, he should have been just making donations to our government to get us out of the debt. He has enough money. He could do that. He has trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars that could make our debt disappear. But instead, he chose a side. And instead, he had a political axe to grind. These are not good people. And they are running our country. And our president took their money and supports them. I can't wrap my head around that. I just can't. But in the meantime, continue to pray for one another. Be patient with one another. That America will one day be the same country where people are treated fairly, where we can prosper here, where people can come here and start a life and have the American dream. America's rising sign is Jupiter, which rules long-distance travel and people from faraway places. Minorities from all over the world make up America. None of us are really truly from here. Everyone has a grandparent or a great-grandparent that came from someplace else. That is the fabric of America. And that shows up in America's astrology. Okay. Continue to pray for the people who lost their lives today. Melissa Hartman and her husband, Mark. Their two children that are lost both their parents today. They lost both of their parents. And John Hoffman and his wife, may they have a recovery. Blessings to you all. Bye-bye now.